It's new bike day and Jamie and I have come to South Wales to the Silverfish Service Centre to ride Yeti's brand new e-bike. I'm excited to see it, I'm even more excited to ride it, so let's go in and check it out. So we're at the top of the first climb, so we need to talk about this new bike, right?
Yeah, we just seen it the first time today, Yeti MTe, because it's got 145mm travel with a 160 fork on the front. It's got the new TQ motor in here.
HPR60, so as the name suggests, they've increased the power up to, or the torque rather, up to 60 Newton meters. Yeah. It's pretty much the same size, but they've got some extra cooling fins on there. And the power, I think, is up to 350 watts peak power. This has also got the new battery in here, so the 580 watt hour battery. The old one was 360. Yeah, we've got new motor, new battery, we've got a new display, colour display. The main selling point of the TQ motor remains, which is ultra compact, ultra light and ultra quiet. The important thing is whether this thing rides good to start with, and then we can worry about the details after. But we're going to drop in on the first trail. It might be quite steep. It might be a baptism of fire.
Well, I don't know what you're leading me into, Danny, but
let's go and have a look. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at this first descent. Oh my God. Oh yeah. All right, some more fresh corners. Yo, bit of a jump. Oh, right by a tree. What do I do? Flipping hell. So one thing we just found out is that this is a 29er because Jamie just got absolutely bucked by the back wheel down there. Yo, this is steep. This is like Morzine. Oh, nice. Well, look at these turns. Whoa. Whoa. Yes, that's sick. Whoa. Whoa, yeah.
What do you think, Danny, apart from the fact the track was unbelievably good? What's your kind of first impressions of this bike?
Oh, we hit the jackpot on that trail, didn't we? That was amazing. Super fresh,
so loose. I nearly died. I think you heard me. Basically, I went off a drop and smacked the rear wheel into my bum, stopped it dead, pitched me forward a little bit, landed pretty heavy on my fork, and just ran the corner wide.
And luckily there was a gap between the trees for you to roll out on.
Just to ski it down, yeah.
You're not exactly small, are you? About what, 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah. So yeah. Mullet wheel would have been better for me. The app seems a lot better than the last time I tried it. It's super easy to change, to tweak the power. You can change the assist, change the pedal support, and for some reason you can change the support speed. You could tone that down if you wanted to, for some crazy reason. I want to change the pedal response because it seems just a little bit too slow for me because I'm weak and pathetic and lazy. So that's what I'm going to do now. So I just slide that slider, and there's a little slider, you just adjust it and apply it to the bike.
The new version of the app's definitely a step forward, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, but don't tell me you wouldn't like it if that slider went up to 1,000 watts.
Up to 11. Yeah. If you're looking for numbers, you ain't going to TQ store, are you?
It's not the top trumps power game, is it?
It's not. Yeah. So you're looking for other things with this bike.
What are you doing, Danny?
A little bit lost.
Are we lost?
I'll admit that.
Okay, you're cheating with some Strava heat map.
Looking at some heat map.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair play. Don't know where we're going. see where we end up.
Go on off to one side.
Go on.
Come on. Come on. Go on then. Oh wow, this is unbelievable bit of building. Oh my god. Holy cow. Oh. So what you notice on this bike is you've got a really fast rolling tyre, not a lot of braking traction, but also the casing could be a bit tougher, so it squirms around quite a lot. Oh my god.
How good was that?
That was amazing.
That was wild.
I mean, props to the trail builders, they've done an amazing job with those turns. And I tell you what, these bikes, like they're so poppy, the suspension is so active.
Yeah.
I actually love it. I think I would want a 27.5-inch rear wheel.
I would too, and I never normally say that.
I think for me, there's a couple of things that were highlighted on that last track. One was that it's like really agile, so much pop in the suspension. Like there's a very light tune on the damping.
Yep. That's
So a lot of Fox stuff I've ridden recently, I've had it completely open, and actually on this, need to add some rebound damping.
Yep.
The new Fox 36 fork feels really free. Really nice light compression tune, still got the support and everything, it just doesn't have the harshness that it had last year.
Yeah, I agree. You look at your fork, the O-ring on your fork, and you're just up to the Kashima, so you're using all the travel but you're not blowing through it, and it is holding you up. So yeah, they've done an amazing job.
The new fork has got they've taken some friction out of it, and I think maybe that's what you can feel on the descents, on the bumps. It's that it wasn't the compression damping, or it wasn't the damper itself and the shim stack that was giving you that harshness. I think it might have been the friction in the fork.
How easy it is to get into its travel. It's like super, like
really supple.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they haven't put a 38 on it, because I think that might kind of have a disconnect between the front end and the rear end stiffness, whereas these two work really well together. I just want to talk about touch on the noise a little bit. It is, I said that it was really quiet at the start of the video, and it is,
Yeah.
but I think it is a little bit noisier than the old TQ, the 50.
It's got a purr to it, hasn't it? It's like,
Purr is a good description of it, yeah.
But it's quiet though. Yeah.
And I think like we're on quite a mellow gradient here. This is probably what, 5% or something, and it's got plenty of poke. I'm doing around 120 watts.
You on a mid power?
No, full power, full
Okay.
gas.
Yeah.
And the motor's doing 200, 250, and I could easily get it to do 300.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of an acceleration. I'm at 300. So
Thing is though, when we came to that steeper stuff earlier, natural stuff, that's when you notice it.
well,
Like you feel that lower torque.
if you're trying to climb up the fall line, then
It's not
it doesn't
right.
have torque. And the thing is, because it doesn't have the torque, that means you've got to put more torque in.
Yeah.
So then you've got to put your saddle up, and then it's harder to balance. So the front wheel tends to get light and tips up, doesn't it?
Yeah.
One of the points on this bike, and actually a lot of the TQ bikes, is that the battery's removable, which is a big plus for a lot of people, right?
Take it into your flat, charge it there, leave the bike in your van, hidden away. Like it's important for a lot of people.
Yeah, and then just things like even when it's cold and winter, and you don't want to leave your bike out in the sort of -degree temperatures and degrade the battery, then it makes a lot of sense, right? And then it also means, so this new system has got a 290 watt-hour battery, so you could
Not this bike though.
well, the top end model of this bike comes stock with a 290 watt-hour battery, which, given that it's, I don't know, it's about
Is that worth having?
12,000 pounds.
Okay.
Basically, obviously, just doing it for weight.
Yeah.
But you're going to get like
Half
nothing,
an hour
nothing out of
climbing?
that.
No, maybe not.
But and the bike's, it's not even that light. It's about 17 kilos ish, I think. So I question that decision.
Here we are though, 1,400 meters just coming up on.
Is it really 1,400 meters?
Nearly 40k. Still, and we haven't been protecting the battery, have we? 22% juice for me.
Yeah, I've got 27%.
Yeah. Like it's doing pretty flipping well.
I've been in mode 2 and mode 3, which is the full power mode, the whole time.
So yeah, seriously impressive.
Gulping down the power.
Yeah. Let's talk about the elephant in the room.
Is it the elephant or is it the Yeti in the room?
Good one. Yeah, Yetis are not cheap. This bike is definitely not cheap.
It's not, is it?
Yeah.
It's 10,999 of your English pounds,
which is
even if you're in Wales.
A hell of a price.
That is a lot of money, isn't it? Well, but the 160E when it came out, that was £12,500.
Just because that one was overpriced doesn't make this one value.
I know. I mean, the thing is, isn't it? They're launching it into a market where bikes at that price just don't seem to be selling.
Yeah, they've got some pretty stiff competition as well.
Yeah.
If you want to pay over 10k for a bike, there's a lot of stuff going on.
I mean, you kind of expect the world at that price, right? Don't you? So there is a cheaper model, but that's still 9,995 or something.
The way, like,
or 9,000, something like that.
We were saying earlier, these bikes feel really good. Like, we were loving it on that last descent. But God, you got to love it a lot to pay 11k for this bike.
I think you're right. You know, it's just,
that's a choice everyone has to make.
Are you really going to put your hand in your pocket and splash that amount of cash out on it? I don't know.
You could have the dare I whisper it, the Amflow for half the price, 4x power.
Yeah.
Different bike. Maybe that's not fair to compare that.
I mean, I think I've got to say that this new TQ motor is way better than the old. So it's got,
hands down,
the range is great, because that range was the biggest problem with the old one.
Yeah.
And there's more power, and you can actually use it without fear of just running out of battery within 5 minutes.
It's still quiet, still tiny if you're into the discreet e-bike look.
Yeah.
Still feels super duper well made, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so quiet, and the new display is really good. So yeah, it's moved on, but
so is the market.
The market's moved on. The competition's moved on, hasn't it?
Okay, so that's it for today. I've had an absolutely amazing day. I don't know about you, Danny. What was it? 1,400 meters of climbing, nearly 30k. Bikes are covered in dust. So what did you think of the bike?
Oh, it's been a blast.
Yeah.
I think the trails have been incredible, and I don't think I've ever at any point during the ride wished I was on a different bike.
No.
Absolutely loved riding this.
Not even on the climbs?
Not even on the climbs. I think there are a few things I would like to try out on this bike. Smaller rear wheel, 27.5 rear wheel, and a better rear tyre. But I think the changes and the updates to the TQ motor really noticeable. You've got the range now. The power's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Pretty good. Yeah. We've still got 19%. I've got 19% battery left. I could keep going.
But the highlight has got to be the suspension feel and the way this bike rides. It's almost not the motor. The motor's a bit of a side story. Like the ride feel of this bike's great.
Suspension's great. You're right. It's really balanced. It's really lively, really poppy. It just feels like you can just pick it up, put it wherever you want. Again, I think it would be better with an MX wheel for me, but that's something you can play around with. So yeah, I've had a great day on it, I've got to say. So, bottom line, if you had 10 grand to spend on a new bike, would you buy this bike?
I've got to say no, not for me. I'm too lazy. I'm too,
You want more power?
I'm unfit.
You want the full beans?
I want the full beans.
Yeah.
If I'm going to have an e-bike, I want all the gas.
Yeah.
Like, as much as I can get. So
fair,
I'd love the feel if you could have that with a full power motor, but you can't yet. So how about you, Danny? Back at you.
Well, I actually like the TQ system. I've been riding a bike with it on the Trek Slash Plus a lot, and I was thinking, I'm happy riding that system. I don't know, like you say though, when you're spending 10 grand, it's hard. I don't know, I can't conceive of spending that amount of money on a bike. So, but I've had a great day on this, and maybe we should throw it out to the viewers. Like,
would you spend that money? Would you spend 10,999, whatever it is, on this bike, just let us know.
Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.